Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Tigercraft. We are going to have some fun today in today's live stream. So, yesterday, we built the bridge that you see behind in the background there, and we're starting to build the road going to the village of Vinewood. So let's get started. Let's just jump right in and get started. Here we go. So we built this bridge over the river. That way we can connect the starter base, the house, with Vinewood, the village. And hopefully the chat and audio and everything is going through A-OK. So, alrighty then. So while I was on break at work today, on my 30-minute break, I put down these magenta blocks, or I call them cones because it's kind of like setting out traffic cones. So I put out these magenta cones slash blocks in an area where I think the little private road going up to the house over there will go. So we're going to have to cut down a lot of trees in order to make room for this. So that way we can get to the bridge right there, which, by the way, it looks really good from all the way up here. Doesn't that look great? I think that looks really great. At least we have a way across the river. And if there's any lag in the game, I do apologize. Weather's starting to clear out a little bit, so maybe the satellite signal will be a little bit better. Yeah, so let's see here. I think we should start from the starter base, the house. That's where we should start. Just noticed that lava pool right there. So anyway, today's stream is coming once again from my truck. And yep, there's a little bit of lag there. So I just noticed because I have my laptop going at the same time. Let's see. So I have an idea. I am going to go to my settings. And I'm going to turn down... Let's see, I'm going to turn down my render distance. So let's go to 10 chunks right there. There we go. That might help some stuff out. Hopefully. So anyway, so here we go. We have we're going to need a lot of gravel, and we're going to need a lot of path and coarse dirt. And we're also going to need that because we're going to be just sleeping out in the open. And then we need to get mud, blackstone, gray concrete, and gray wool. There we go. So anyway, today's stream is coming from my truck once more. I am slowly making my way to Florida. I-75 was a bit of a pain today, and I got stuck in an hour-and-a-half delay. So that did not help me at all today. So it was a short day. I barely got 300 miles, unfortunately. So. But I'm still on target for an on-time delivery, so I'm happy about that. I'll just get up early tomorrow. So I'll get up early, drive the 5.5 hours down to Florida. Oh yeah, it's by the looks of it, it's really lagging on. I'm looking at my computer right now. as I'm streaming, and yeah, it does look like it's lagging just a touch, so I do apologize about that. Please get out of my way. Thank you. Get out of my way. Thank you. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just adding gravel, a gravel base for the road. And if any of you have any suggestions on how to get rid of the lag on the game, I would appreciate the help. It would make the live streams a little bit better for everybody who watches. So if you have any suggestions or tips on how to make these streams a little bit less laggy, that would be great. But for now, I think it's okay. And I know I say a lot, but like I said in the past live streams, just getting used to live streaming. I don't usually do this. So, and I'm not doing this, to get views or fame or anything like that. I'm just doing this for fun, for you guys, the viewers. Just gives you something to, watch on your off time. And I'm sure that a bunch of new Minecrafters, new players, will appreciate these live streams that I do, because it'll give them inspiration for their builds. There we go. Sure had to add a lot of gravel. So I'm just outside of Atlanta, Georgia this evening. Rush hour traffic and an accident pretty much told me that I'm going to be spending the night at the terminal. So is what it is. Had a couple of microwave burritos because I didn't really feel like cooking. So nothing beats a simple, simple dinner. Most important thing is that it's saving me money. Because going out to eat while fun has just... it's crazy how expensive everything has gotten. It is just... it's just absolutely crazy. Alright, let's make an outline for the road here. And there we go. We can put some gravel underneath there. Whoops. Making curves in Minecraft is very, very tricky. But I would say, yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. That looks pretty good right there. Let's sleep through the night. There we go. And then we're just gonna add our detail blocks. now it really feels like we're starting, uh, really starting an adventure. You know, we're leaving and going out of the base zone, I guess you could, or whatnot. We're leaving the base and we're building in our world and making progress. I'm gonna add some path blocks and some coarse dirt blocks. Ugh, dang pesky tree. There we go. Ah, there we go. Oh, here's the rain again. Turn down the volume just a little bit. There we go. There we are. There we go. I'll terraform that a little bit later. Actually, no, I can terraform that right now. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Oh, there's a pothole right there. There we go. So, there we are. Oh yeah, continue the terraforming on this side, I guess. If anybody is watching, go ahead, leave a comment in the chat if you wish. Just want to make sure that's working for you, for my viewers. And there we go. We made a nice little curve for our private road. Now we build in this direction. So let's trim and cut down some more trees. It's like I would love to add some background music, but I need to add like music that's not gonna get me in trouble with YouTube. I don't want to, get copyright infringement and then have all the audio muted and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's get this stuff out of the way. I think we're also going to need our good friend water bucket and sponge, because all these wildflowers, and it's just going to get in the way of everything. There we go. Let's see, we're going to need it to be a couple blocks wide here, a little bit wider. Ugh, I'm going to have so many wildflowers in my inventory. So we have a small hill here. And a cave entrance. There we go. Ugh, there's those weird sounds again. And there we go. Out of the way, sheep. Thank you. Let's see, that tree's in the way. There we go. Oh, we gotta trim this tree. There we go. And yeah, we gotta trim this tree too. There we go, get rid of that. And then we'll dig out blocks here for the base of our road. Ugh, come on, animals. Can you get out of my way? Thank you. I don't know what it is with Minecraft animals. They just somehow get in your way right when you're building. Now, when you're digging out a certain area, is it easier to go and dig like this? Or is it easier to go like that when you're digging? Leave in the comments section below. What method is easier when it comes to digging out blocks? Okay, now that we got that done, let's see here. Do we need a hill here? Not really. Just lots of trees. Now it's getting dark again. And there we go. Let's add our little side blocks here. Let's see, coarse dirt and gravel. Alrighty there. There we go. Got that done. Now go back to our detail blocks. Whoops. There we go. Then we'll add our gray concrete. And I do apologize for the long periods of silence. Like I said in the last live stream, I just get really, really into the zone when I'm building. And I think that's a goal for everyone, you know, when they play Minecraft. Just to get into a trance, putting blocks down and building something, being creative. Okay, that was creepy. Oh! There's a witch right there. I won't bother with you. You do your thing. And there we go. We have a pretty decent section of road here. Yeah, that looks really good. I think that looks really, really good. So you have the driveway, and then the path, and then just the end of the road right there. I don't know if I'll build it even further out, but we're trying to get to Vinewood. That's what we need to do. We're trying to get to Vinewood, or at least to the bridge that we built yesterday evening. I'm only digging out the land that I think is... I just want to dig out what is necessary, because I kind of want everything to just kind of blend in. I want to use the already generated landscape to my advantage. So I'm only getting rid of what I need to get rid of, and just, I guess you could say I'm being cautious with the environment, even though I'm chopping down a bunch of trees. There we go. Digging the base of the road. There we go. And we'll chop that out like that. There we go. Now we need to just chop down these trees here. And it looks like we're going to curve our road a little bit here. So we'll get rid of these for the time being. And the magenta or purple cones that you see right there, it's not. I don't have to follow them like down to a T. It's just a basic. It's just basic markers saying, "Hey, go in this direction." It's basic mark. I'm just keeping track of the path that I want to. So, like the cones are for surveying the area. That's what I meant to say. The cones are there. The magenta cones / blocks are there for surveying the area. That's what they're there for. And marking a path. Wow, we sure had to cut down a lot of trees right there. But we do also have to do a lot of digging. And you know what? I'm gonna dig this out because we are going to need to curve the road again. And I want as much space as I can to do that. There we go. Oh, forgot this one. All right. Trim these trees down. I might have to build a lumber mill. Because I'm cutting down so many trees. Ugh, so many wildflowers too. Ay, ay, ay. But this is just going to make it easier to get back and forth to Vinewood and my base. Gonna have to get rid of that tree too. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see. I am going to need that. Leafer. Oh, my buddy Kirk just joined the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there's a zombie burning. Okay. There we go. I think the curves are pretty hard to build because they take up a lot of space. So yes, they're curves in Minecraft are probably one of the hardest things to build. So there we go, and there we go. Let's do our outline of the curve. 1, 2, 1. Whoops. Nope. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and we're gonna need it to be right there. Bingo. There we go. Then we got to count out 7 blocks. What's the difference between Minecraft and Roblox? I am not sure. I've never really played Roblox. I've never played Roblox, so I don't know really. Huh. He took some of the wildflowers. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we need to make this a bit wider. So that means more tree cutting. Oh, there's a wandering trader. There's a wandering trader right there. He's using my road. That's pretty cool. I love it when villagers or wandering traders actually use my builds. Alright, there we go. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see, did I do it like that over here? Let me double check. Yes, I did. Alrighty then. Then we'll add our detail blocks. Okay, there we go. Got that taken care of. Whoop. And we'll get rid of that. Get out of my way, dumb sheep. Sheesh. Always in the way. Ugh, Endermen. Yeesh. Don't like Endermen. I don't like them getting near my builds. They steal blocks. Let's see. There we go. Let's start filling all that in. And there we go. Another curve in the road is done. Here is what we have built so far. Pretty amazing how fast I got all that built. And then see, you can see the path of where we need to go. However, I see a easier path through the trees there, and it's just slightly flatter, just slightly. But we still need to chop some of these down. Alrighty, there we go. Get some more trees. So many trees. Ay, ay, ay. Building in a forest. It's definitely a challenge. Okay. Let's see, we could keep going. Yeah, let's just keep going straight for the time being. Let's see, there's a couple of trees here. I'm gonna have to get rid of these. Okay, that should clear a path. Let's see, get rid of this one maybe. Bingo. All right. Let's see here. Oh, there's another cave there, so yeah, I want to kind of avoid that if I can. Oh, yep. Gotta fill this in. Gotta level out the terrain so that we can build our road. Oh, there's a creeper down there. And he shall remain in that cave. There we go. And there's another cave there. There we go. Fill that in. I'd say we're gonna need some gravel. Because I want to keep the road at a certain level for a certain distance. There we go. Do. Man, all these leaves are in the way. Wait, what's that? Oh, a skeleton with copper armor. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay. Sorry about the lag there, folks. That's a lot of gravel. But keeps the road level. Keeps the road at a level that I want. Let's see here. We're going to do that. Get rid of more of those pesky wildflowers. And there we go. That looks good. And then we just got to fill all this in here. That is a big canyon right there. I'm gonna just clog that. There we go. Alrighty. Actually, I have a better idea. You know how I said that I wanted background music? I have a great idea. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. There we go. That way it won't be too boring. I don't know if YouTube will mute this video because of the Minecraft game music, but we'll see. We'll see. Phew. Man, that took forever. But it's worth it. Now we just need to add the embankments of the road. Oh no. Enderman. All he has is a grass block, so... Nice thing about that tree is that I don't have to cut it down all the way, so that's pretty nice. All right, there we go. Now for the other side. There we go. That's better. We just need to add this. I'm gonna have to build another curve right there. So let's extend the bank of the land a little bit there. But there we go. We have a kind of had a little bit of a dip there, as you can see, and kept the road level. And on the flat bit. So in fact, there's a way we can still keep it flat. It's just we're gonna have to cut down a lot more trees. We're gonna have to get rid of this tree. Just there we go. And I think it would be fun to add hold on one second here while I put in the gravel and switch back to daytime. There we go. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Sorry that I'm moving around so much. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Whoops. There we go. Then we'll get our mud block. Gonna fill all this in here. Do 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 do. I'm just paving the road here. There we go, another big section finished. Look at that. We started over here and now we've just kind of made our way, punched our way and carved our way through the forest. And now we're here. And seeing as there's a bit of a drop off there, I'm going to have some fun here and build some guardrail. I'm going to add the guardrail posts. There we go. Now we have some guardrail on our road here, and I'll make it look overgrown by doing this. Just adding some weeds. And keep in mind, a lot of the things I build are based off of things I see in real life on my trucking job. See, and it kind of blends into the environment, which I like. Can replant some of these wildflowers that we got rid of. It's just my way of giving back to the environment of Minecraft. Yeah, that looks a lot better now. Details, details, details. And just to be safe, I think, just to be safe, I'll put some markers for this little hill here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. Now it looks like those little reflective sticks that you see on the side of the road. That way people know that there's a little bit of a drop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. And we'll put one right here as well, right before the guardrail. Yeah, that looks really good. I love the look of that. Gosh, I just love building in detail like that. I really do. So, alrighty, now let's continue our journey toward Vinewood. Let's see here, we got that done. Now I need to... Man, I'm gonna have to remove a lot of trees here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of trees, and I'm gonna have to... I have another cave I gotta fill in. There we go. Although, actually, I'm gonna have to dig that piece out. That's better. And then we'll do a curve. Another curve right here. Let's see. I think it'll be okay to use flint and steel on this section and do a controlled burn. Yep, and we'll do a controlled burn of these trees. I'm kind of incorporating what they do in real life into Minecraft. It's a little bit like real life and a little bit of SimCity, and then... Oh, darn. Darn it. Ha ha ha! He fell. Oh, that pesky... Oh, he's on fire. Yeah! Take that, Enderman. That's what you get for stealing blocks. I have no sympathy for Endermen. I really don't. They are just an absolute pain to deal with. Oh, another one? Got him. How did he not burn? Get in the lava. Oh, nice, I got him. Alrighty. Now that we got that out of the way, back to building and digging. Building and digging. Actually, I'm going to switch it to daytime. Man, who knew road building in Minecraft was going to be so difficult? I'm going to leave the hillside like that, and then I'm going to add some detail to it a little bit later. Let's see, I think we can get rid of these as well. And these and these. Controlled burn, controlled burn. Only burning what's necessary. Whoop. Sorry about the lag there, folks. Okay, I think now we're good to continue digging. Oh yeah, the game's lagging a bit hard. Now it's buffering, so there we go. Just give it a moment here. Oh yeah, the lag is bad. Let's just give it a moment to catch up. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, are we good? I think we're good now. Alright, let's continue. I think maybe I should go a little bit slower. Just let the game kind of catch up a little bit. There we go. I'm glad I went this way because I'm definitely glad I went this way. Definitely a lot easier, lot easier to build through this area. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see here. So I probably should have done this in the first live stream. I should have told you, the viewers, a little bit about me. To those who don't know who I am, uh, I'm a truck driver, and I drive all over the United States of America. And I am also an artist. I like drawing as well, and I am also a Minecrafter, as you can see. Love playing Minecraft, and also I am a part of. I'm also part of the furry fandom. For those of you for my viewers who don't know what a furry is somebody who's interested in anthropomorphic artwork, dance, costume making, cosplaying, and stuff like that. And I've been to numerous conventions all over the country thanks to my trucking job. And there's a lot of furries in the furry fandom who play Minecraft. So, you know, I really am glad that, you know, a lot of furries like to also play Minecraft too. I have a furry fandom friend in New Jersey who plays Minecraft from time to time. So, and for my viewers who are wondering, you know, about seeing another video of Zephyr, my character in the wind, it's just I haven't found the time nor place to do another windy video for you guys of Zephyr. I want to, but it seems really hard to do right now. Let's see. So yeah, so I'm a truck driver. I'm also a furry in the furry fandom. I'm an artist, and I love jazz music, and I love infrastructure, and that's kind of why I'm doing Minecraft. That's kind of why I'm building this forever world in Minecraft. Is, you know, it's dedicated a little bit to my interest of infrastructure. You know, bridges, tunnels, roads, rail systems, cities, and stuff like that. So, okay. I think we should let's try a little bit of a more broader curve here. Ugh, just had to hit a gnat. That was bugging me. Ugh, hate gnats. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Nah. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No. Not that. There we go. A little more of a broad curve this time. Whoops. When I build roads like this, I have to... Let's see, not that... There we go. I have to do the outline of the road first, and then go from there. So there we go. There's another curve, but this one's a little more broad, a little broader. So, like the look of that. Add our detail blocks. Sure have made a lot of progress on this road here. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to reach Vinewood tonight, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. No guarantees. I'm gonna try to reach that bridge that we built. There we go. This curve won't be too overgrown. There we go. Then we'll add all that back. We'll also add all this back. So, you know, put that in like that. And there we go. Another curve done on our road, and then we're just going to go straight, and then we're going to have to do a pretty sharp curve here, because as you can see, it just goes straight off a cliff down into the river. And then we're going to have to start going down toward the bridge that we built last night. And like I said, I was going to add some details, so I'm going to take some moss block. Just kind of make this look all overgrown. See, then that just looks like a overgrown cliff area or a hillside, a mossy hillside. I didn't mean to add that tree there, but actually that looks, yeah, that looks pretty good. It disguises the hill a little bit. And kind of put back the weeds and some of the wildflowers that we took out. And there's another Enderman, and oh, spider just crossed the road. Hey, why'd the spider cross the road to get to the other side? Tee hee 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 hee. Okay, now we're done. So we can get rid of these. Okay, there we go. So we'll have to do a curve here, and then we're gonna have to start going downhill. But yeah, we still have a lot of woods to get through, and then there's that right there we want to avoid. We want to avoid that right there. As we get closer to the river, it's going to get a little bit more difficult. You know what, and I'm actually going to be nice, and I'm going to replant some trees. I think it's only right. There we go, we replanted some of the forest. Yeah, that looks a lot better now. Let's see, I'll replant some of the trees here. Kind of make the curve look a little more mysterious. There we go. Add some more trees. There we go. Now it kind of just blends into the landscape. And don't you just love how it looks? Like it's just a road that just disappears behind that grove of trees there, and it's like, where does it go? Really makes it a little more mysterious. There we go. Let's continue digging here. only digging out what's necessary. And once again, folks, I do apologize about the lag. There's just gotta be a way to get rid of that lag somehow. But I don't want to make the video quality lower. Maybe it has to do with the satellite internet and the receiver not like being up on the window of my truck. That could be it. So once I have the money to get the suction cup mounts for it, then I'll put it up on the window, and hopefully that'll get me a better signal. Hopefully. But let the game catch up just a little bit here. And also, I am streaming to 2 platforms. I'm streaming to my Facebook and also YouTube, so that might also have something to do with it too. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that kind of looks funky there. There we go. Now I need to make another curve. Preferably right here if I could. So I'm gonna have to keep digging. And honestly, I think it's time to break out the good stuff. Some good old TNT. Because if I just do it block by block, it's like if I just do it block by block, we're going to be here forever. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. And I know that some gamers have, experienced lag when they light TNT, so I guess it's a good lag test. And from what I see on my computer, I always have my computer running as I'm streaming just to, double check. Just to double check that the stream is going somewhat smoothly. Another big cliff face or hill face. So we'll add details like we did to that one. There we are. Breaking out the TNT, that was a good idea. Or as the villagers like to say in element animation to enter. To enter. Oh, hail the to enter. The to enter. It exists. There we go. Maybe get rid of some of the floating items too. That could help. Yep, there we go. We're getting closer to the cliff face there. Turn and burn. Yep, that looks good. Have to get rid of more trees. There we go. Alright, I'd say that's pretty good the way it is. And I'd say there's enough room to build our curve. Gonna have to do another controlled burn. Yeah, this seems like the flattest way to go, and then we're gonna have to start going downhill. Whoops. Let's see. Make sure that there's nothing on this side that'll burn. Let's see, we'll trim some of these back. Actually, we'll cut these down. We'll cut some of these down here. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Let's get this out of the way here. All right, turn and burn. These are gonna catch fire by the looks of it. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't want that going up. Don't want that going up. There we go. That was close. Oh, Enderman. Really? Haha, gotcha. Oh, darn. Man, we sure had to get rid of a lot of trees, but there we go. Go, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, there's the cliff right there. Alright. And we'll go back to doing our regular overgrown sides of the road here. One, two, three, four, five. I decided not to continue the coarse dirt. I think that is for near the base and whatnot.
Huh?
Yes, wandering trader. It's a road, and you are more than welcome to use it. It's a road that'll take you to Vinewood. Well, eventually. Alrighty then, there we go. see, I need my blackstone. There we go. Then we will fill all of this in. Okay. There's another curve in our road. Man, look at this. Just look how much we built. We have built... We started from there. We just kind of worked our way through this forest here. Yeah, that looks really good. There we are. There's a little more terraforming. We're definitely gonna need a guardrail for that bit. And then can do a little terraforming over here. There we go. Kind of brings back that little hillside there. And we'll get our moss brick or moss block and add some detail. Yeah, add a little flowers and weeds there. There we go. Another cliff or hillside detailed there. And we definitely need some guardrail here. So what we'll do is do that. Yeah, Then we'll actually cover that up a little bit with moss and stuff.
No.
Yeah, add some moss there. And there we go. I'd say that looks pretty nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to cut a lot of trees here. So I think the best thing to do is do another controlled burn. Chicken. Delicious. Tigers love chicken. So there we go. Of course, the rain comes in. Well, honestly, man, maybe I've bit off a little more than I could chew because, I mean, we still got to go through all of this, and then we have to... I mean, the bridge is right there, but that, honestly, would probably take me another few hours, and I just don't have that. I don't have that time. I got to get up early tomorrow, and it's by the looks of it, from what I can see outside, it's getting dark, so that must mean it's getting near 9 o'clock. So, honestly, I think I might have bit off more than I can chew. But, on the other hand, I would say that we made a lot of progress regardless. We managed to build all of this. In this stream. We started out right here. That's where we started, at that little yellow sign right there. And the fact that we managed to build all of this private road in the last few hours is pretty darn amazing. So we have this little house in the woods and this road that's going to connect with our bridge eventually. Actually, hold on. Let me go back. And then let me put all these away. There we go. Ugh, and let me clean out my inventory. Ay, ay, ay. Look at all the dirt that we've collected. That's a lot of dirt. And all the wildflowers that we collected. Ugh, let's get all that out of there. There we go. Let's hit pause, and then I'm going to go to settings, and then I'm going to go on to video. And I'll hide that and hide that. And then we'll resume. Okay. And here we go. This is what we have built so far. We have built the house. We've built a detailed driveway along with details nearby the house, such as the garbage cans and the electrical box, the gutters, the path leading to the back, complete with little lights, and the TV antenna and satellite dish. And in today's stream, we started building the private road. Seems very laggy when I do the tour, unfortunately, from what I can see on my computer. So I do apologize about that. And then I'll go back the other way. And there we go. Ooh, yeah, very, very, very laggy from what I'm looking on YouTube. Jeez. Man, I really gotta readjust the get out of here. Get out of here, cow. So annoying. Get out of here. There we go. See you later, pesky cow. Anyway, yeah, so from what I saw on my computer, it's very, 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 very laggy, and so I'm gonna have to adjust the satellite internet dish that's sitting on my dash up on the. I really need to get those suction cup mounts. I really feel like that would help a lot, but even with the lag, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tigercraft, and I hope to continue this stream series, and I hope you guys and gals and folks continue to watch. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching this episode of Tigercraft. Happy Minecrafting, everybody.